What are you gonna do? Cry yourself to sleep every night because you feel like somebody didn't love you, or somebody didn't want you, or somebody don't care about you? I was once like that. I had to wake up and realize who the fuck I really am. What is up, and welcome back to another video. I haven't done a sit down video where I'm being a bit transparent in a really long time, and yesterday morning idea actually popped in my head, and I knew I had to make this video because I know that a lot of you been following me from way back when, from my makeup channel days and when I used to do beauty videos and hair videos, and you guys are still stuck with me, some of you, and I really do appreciate you. So thank you so much for being here on this journey with me. And I know that a lot of you have seen me transform along the way. I wasn't always this girl that you're seeing right now. It's not really much so about me today, it's really about you, because I do know that idea that popped in my head, I am here to serve. That is what I'm here for. We can make all the vlogs in the world. I can do all the cooking videos. I can show you all the grocery hauls, all the fun stuff that you guys, a lot of people want to see. However, my purpose and my passion, my true passion, is serving, and I love to share what I know and how I was able to really just transform my entire life. That's what this video is all about today. Basically going to give you some tips and some things that I have, honestly, all of the things I'm about to share with you today, I have incorporated into my life, and I am going to be sharing them with you today. So hopefully, if you are going through a rough patch in your life, or you just feel like you're running in circles and you're just you can't seem to break that cycle of what you really want to do and where you want to go and where you see yourself, hopefully my tips could help you. Before we continue, let me just add that information is recycled. So nothing that I really say is new. I didn't invent these things. I was just like you clicked on the video because it says how I changed my life, and you probably want to change your life as well. So it resonated with you, so that's why you're here right now at this very moment watching me. Like I said, I was just like you when I first began my journey. I was literally glued to YouTube videos, okay? I was reading and watching videos and just getting information left and right because I really wanted that change in my life. So like I said, nothing I'm going to tell you is new. These are all recyclable. Every video that you're going to be watching on YouTube anyway, somebody heard it from somewhere and they incorporate it into their lives. I do believe that we are here to serve as people, and we cannot take the information that we learned and we applied in our own lives. We cannot take it with us when we're not here on earth anymore. I do believe that people, despite of where you come from, it doesn't matter what you've been through, where you came from, we are all vessels, and information has to get to you some way, somehow, some form, and that is why I'm here. I just want to get that out there. So the key here is for you to apply. If you gotta jot whatever you gotta jot down, grab a notebook, write it down, and apply it to your life. You cannot watch 1,000 videos on YouTube, including mine right now, or you cannot read all the books in the world and not apply it to your life. You have to put action to see results. So I'm going to give you 10 things that you can incorporate right here, right now, at this very moment, that you can use and incorporate into your life to change your life and to start attracting what you really want. I'm also going to put a disclaimer out there that nothing changes unless you want to change. If you are really tired, you are not understanding why things are happening to you, or why my life turned out like this versus somebody else's life, because I know this is the social media era, so we are watching so many people, and it's just easy for some to judge or to feel like they're not good enough. No, you are good enough, okay? That's number one. I want you to understand that you are good enough. But there are some things in my steps that I incorporate that I really feel like it's going to help you, and it's going to really change the way that you look at things, and understand that it's not happening to me. I am really creating this, or sometimes we didn't really create it per se, but because of the way that our upbringing was and our programming, there are just some things that we need to deprogram, and just to shift our perspective a little bit in order to really get different results. Step number one is to notice the problem. And obviously, if you're watching this video, not because maybe you were just curious, yes, but If you really clicked on the video because you were just curious, you already completed step number one. You notice that you have a problem. You're tired of running in circles. You're tired of, trying, and every day it's like, okay, I want to do this. Then the next day comes and then you don't see any progress. It's just like the hoping and the wishing kind of thing. The key step to really changing your life is to notice. Okay, you have to notice that there really needs to be change. Along with noticing the problem, you have to let go of what's not serving you. Okay, let me just break it down to you. I forgot where I saw this video. It was a video, or I don't think I read this anywhere, but I believe it was a video I was watching. And pretty much in the video, it was stating that like the hamster in the wheels. So that is how a lot of our lives are if we don't take notice to it and we do certain steps in order to change it to get different results. So you're always going to go in that hamster wheel. So you're going to be like the hamster in the wheel that just keep going and going and spinning and ain't going nowhere and don't have no destination because the wheel is clearly closed off. So you cannot get anywhere. You're stuck. So that is how a lot of us are, including myself. That is how I was for the longest time. And I'm going to give you an example. I remember, and a lot of dancers or a lot of hustlers, or, if you live the street life and the fast life, you can attest to this, especially. I can only speak from what I know. So it happened to me. I knew I wanted something different. So I kept running in circles, in the hamster circle. I kept going and going and going, and I kept saying, all right, well, when I get a certain amount of money, I'm going to quit. Or once I get to this certain age, I'm going to quit. It's just like that was basically my mindset at the time, and you cannot have that mindset. You have to decide, make a plan, and really just put your foot down. You're going to continue to go and go and go and go, especially in the fast life. It's really difficult, especially if you don't have a plan and you're not disciplined enough to execute that plan. It's going to be very hard. Trust me, I know. Learn to let go of things that are no longer serving you, because you need to clear the way to call in things that you really want and where you really see yourself. How can you possibly get what you want if you keep on going the same direction? Right? So if you want to go a new direction, you're going to have to cut off where you used to be in order to build something new. It's all about planting the seed and for it to grow. Okay, so step 2 to changing your life is, I know a lot of people are not gonna like this. Let me sip some tea here. Hold on. Okay. So step 2 is put down the social media, get off the shade room. Yes, you sis. Pick up a book. I cannot stress this enough. In order for you to really see change in your life, you have to learn. How do you think you're watching this video right now? Because I went through probably what you've been going through, the rat race and trying to, change your life. So now I can tell you and I can help you to learn. It's the same thing. Picking up a book is going to help you. Let me tell you, self-help books changed my life. I will forever rant and rave about self-help books. Nowadays, they are super affordable. You can go on Amazon. I gotten books for literally $4, no exaggeration. Half of the books that I have are $10, $12. That's $10, $12 that you spend on junk food anyways. You go partying with the $10, $12. You go buy clothes or shoes that you don't even need that's gonna sit in your closet. Invest in yourself. That's what I'm saying. You need to invest in yourself. The more you know is the more you will grow. The more knowledge you have is the more your perspective will change and your mindset will change, and you'll really start to see your life change. Also, along with books, we are once again in social media era. Everything, there's Google, there's YouTube videos. As well as books, self-help/self-development books have changed my life. When I tell you, when I first started my spiritual awakening, I literally was glued. I didn't know what was going on with me. Literally, I thought I was going crazy. I was just so excited about this new information that I was being introduced to. And I just was just like, stuck to it, figure out some more stuff, you know, get some more information, because I'm like, man, all this stuff that I was really taught or that I thought, it is just, it's not real, you know. I was being told a lie all this time. It's basically mentally trapped or slaved, or, you know, to society, and just like a whole bunch of things, you know. And you guys know I'm into the food stuff, so like I started to learn about just a whole bunch, everything, pretty much everything. So this is why I say, if it wasn't for the YouTube videos, if it wasn't for the books, I would be the same person right now, because I would not have the knowledge to elevate my mindset in order for me to attract the life that I wanted and that I have now. So this is why it's important, you guys. I would link a few of my favorite books down in the description. I'm going to link some really great reads that's going to really captivate your mind and to have you really understand the power that's within you. If you're really wanting to change your life, I'm really giving you some free game right now. So there really isn't no excuses for you to not go grab a book, not check out these YouTube channels that I'm about to give you. Like, there's really no excuses. Like we said in the beginning, you have to change. If you want change, you're going to do the work, and you have to invest in yourself. You cannot sit around and wait for people to give you something or to push you and lead you to the water and make you drink it. It doesn't work like that. You have to be responsible and take responsibility for your own self. It all boils down to how you really view life at the end of the day. Do you view life like as the victim? Do you view life as, well, nothing is really going to happen anyways? If you look at life like that, well, I'm telling you, that is the wrong mindset to have. You are where you are right now at this very moment because of something that you do not know. Point blank, period. The more you know, like I said, is the more knowledge you're going to have. So you're going to steer a different way. A few of my favorite YouTube channels that I'm going to share with you right now are, I'm not really sure where you are on your journey, and I don't really want to push my beliefs on other people, but I will link those also down below. One of my favorites, I'm actually really big into law of attraction, metaphysics, and also quantum physics. So I will leave a few of my favorite channels down below. They're really great teachers. I call them my cyber mentors, because they are. They just don't know me. But they are my cyber mentors, and they are incredible. I've learned so much from them. One of them is Miss Yvette. She's from My World of Metaphysics, and also Mark Houghton. He has a few channels actually. He's out here spreading the information like wildflower, and I truly appreciate him so much. He's incredible. So I will link his channel down below. He's really much into like quantum physics. That is how I really got introduced to it. Basically, he talks about like the forces that we really can't see, and this physical world is not creating anything, about the higher self. Like, he's really into it, about the energies, stuff like that. So if you're into that, like I said, check them out. It doesn't hurt. It's all about being open-minded at the end of the day too. So if you're not open-minded, you're probably going to be stuck. So just, you know, just if you're open-minded, like I said, those channels are linked down below. It's free. It's all up to you at the end of the day. All right. So the third step to changing your life is to spend quality time alone. Now, some of you might just ran across my video just because of the title, and this is your first time watching me, and some of you have been here before. But once I have been here before, I do not want you to think that I am ever telling you to be like me. My life just played out just the way it is, okay? I'm just playing the cards that I'm dealt, bottom line. If you have friends, great. I think that's a great thing. But you need to make time, especially, or if you have, you know, you live in a house with 10 people, or, you know, it's really noisy and you feel like you can't have alone time. You can make it. If you want better, you have to make the time. Excuses does not exist to me, and I am not ever going to understand somebody that makes excuses, especially when it comes to somebody that wants to change their life. We make time for what we want and what's important to us. So if it's not important for you to change your own life, then that is a problem, and that has something you have to work out on your own time. Like I said, there's always ways around things. You can wake up earlier. If you live with 10 people in the house, wake up a little bit earlier before they get up. Ding, ding, ding. Everything is happening behind the scenes, things that you really can't see physically with your eyes. And the thing is, if you really silence yourself, information will come to you if you really spend quality time with yourself. And not just about getting information or downloads or whatever like that. It could also be that everyone is not going to understand your mission and where you're trying to go, and that's not their duty. They don't have to understand. They don't need to understand. Only person that needs to understand is you. When you're around a whole bunch of people, your brain is just like, you're all over the place. So you need to just be still sometimes. Just spend quality time with yourself. Ask God for what it is that you should be doing, for what you need. And step number 4 to changing your life and attracting what you want is to develop a routine. Routines, I am very, very big on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have been thrown off. However, I still can speak on this because I witnessed it. And when I say it is a life changer, try to put yourself on a daily routine. It'll help you mentally so much, and it will just bring so much more clarity to your life. I promise you it will. If you wake up early, make your bed, just try to be a bit more organized. If you can really organize and discipline yourself to wake up early and to make your bed and to, incorporate healthier eating habits into your diet, you really start to feel better. I know it might be difficult for some people because you might have children, small babies and stuff like that, and I totally get it, but like I said, no excuses. Very big on morning routines. I love waking up early. Try to go to the gym if you can. You're really just developing a mental habit that is really life-changing. It's not just even for your body, if you need to lose a couple pounds. And I'm gonna tell you personally, I don't work out. I don't really work out, but I don't do cardio and go running just for my physical appearance. I go because it's spiritual. I literally have a spiritual bond and a connection whenever I do run, and I'm literally, affirming things to myself constantly, and I'm talking to myself, and I am this, and I'm telling myself who I want to be and what I am, and I'm really deep rooted into that. And that is what I want to encourage a lot of you to do. Not just go to the gym because you need to work out or you need to get them 6-pack abs and you want to look good. That's cool. But when you're working out, affirm certain things to yourself. Tell yourself how great you are. You want to be wealthy, how rich and wealthy you are. How thank you for my house. Talk to God. Like, just play with it, So this is why I say develop a routine. Go to the gym, wake up early, meditate, pray, read for a couple hours. Oh gosh, y'all gonna kill me for that one. Read for a couple minutes, a chapter, two pages, doesn't even matter. Start small. Whatever you feel like you can handle, start small. But I'm telling you, once you do these things, you guys, you are going to fall in love with the results. You're going to feel great, and you're not going to want to stop. This is exactly what happened to me back when I was in the basement, and I kid you not, I was so I felt so great. I'm like, man, I love this. When you feel good, you're going to want to keep on feeling good. And that is the key. The more you can try to feel good is the more you are going to see things change for you. It's so magical. And trust me, you're going to be so appreciative and you're going to be so thankful that you decided to do that. Step number 5 to changing your life is gratitude. Gratitude is super, super important. Okay. It's not about what you do not have at this very moment, because the truth is we have everything. We have everything that we need. Once again, it's not really what we're seeing. Anything that we want is already happening on the back end. So we already have it. So be grateful for even that you have, that you cannot see, that has not showed up physically in your physical form as yet. Be grateful for that. Thank God. Thank you, God, for my big old house. Thank you, God, for my Range Rover, if that's what you into. Your BMW. Thank you, God, for life. The refrigerator. Thank you, God, for a bed. Be grateful. A lot of people don't have what you have, so you have to be grateful. A lot of people don't even have clean water to drink. So don't allow your current situation to get you in a funk to that you're forgetting of what you have, because that is the most important thing. And let me tell you a secret. The more you can find in your life to be grateful for is the more things that will start to show up in your life for you to be grateful for. Repeat that. The more things you can find grateful in your life is the more things that will show up in your life for you to be grateful for. Okay, so gratitude is magical. Practice it every day. Me and God is like that's my homie. You feel me? That is my homie. Like, really. I remember walking to this corner store and I would just literally be like, God, thank you so much. Like, in my head, just randomly, not thinking too much about it, no nothing. I was just like, God, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for everything. And I really have everything. I still don't have everything. But that goes to show it's all about training your mind to practicing gratitude. So once you practice it, you ain't gonna really worry about what you don't have. You know, you know that it's coming. You just got to believe that it's coming, but be grateful where you are. Have fun with it. Thank you, God. You know, even when I'm out and I come home, thank you so much for allowing me to come back. There's plenty of people that leave their house and don't make it back home. So I'm trying to tell y'all, you got to wake up, people. You got to start to be grateful. These things matter and these things will change your life. The sixth step to changing your life is to watch how you are talking to yourself. Speaking life into yourself. The self-talk that you have with yourself. I explain to you when I go to the gym, I do the I am part. I am great. I am this. I am abundant. I practice all these things. That's like my kind of time. But, I do find myself when I'm home, I would really blurt out like, it's crazy. I would really talk to myself, you guys. Like, if I'm going through like a situation, a challenge or an obstacle, I kid you not, I do not let it defeat me. I'm getting a little, blood is boiling and I'll be like, I'm going to do it. And I affirm certain things to myself and I say it with meaning. I don't just say something and I don't mean it. I say it and I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. No, nothing in my mind is going to come. No thoughts cannot cross my mind that I'm not going to be what I tell myself I'm going to be. And that is how you have to be. You have to speak life into yourself. Everything is coming from within and you need to understand that. You have the divine power within you to create this life, but you have to start to tell yourself different things. What have you been telling yourself before? Have you been speaking negatively over your life? Have you been telling yourself that I'm stupid, that I'm not no good, I'm never going to achieve what this person achieved, I'm never going to have the car of my dreams, I'm never going to have the house of my dreams, I'm never going to have the husband or the whatever it is. Stop telling yourself that because you are creating it. You need to be kinder to yourself. I know that also a lot of people come from families that speak down on them. That is terrible. Family or friends or a teacher or somewhere in school or anywhere, a stranger outside. Don't pay attention to any of that. All that matters is you in your head, what you are telling yourself. That is it. You're not stupid. You are not dumb. You are never not going to be amount to anything. None of that. No one is greater than anybody. We are all powerful. We were all made in the image of God. And that is just that, period. If Oprah can achieve what she achieved, if Jay-Z can achieve what they achieved, if P. Diddy can achieve what he achieved, if anybody that you admire, you can too. There is nothing setting you back. You just have to believe in yourself and start to be more kinder to yourself and start to tell yourself everything that you want to be and mean it. It has to have meaning behind it because you can't just say, I'm this, but you're so not sure. Snap out of this. There ain't no unsure. You are only feeling like you're unsure based off maybe what you were told or your experiences. But this is what it comes back down to, reprogramming everything. So step number 7 to changing your life is to stop playing the victim card. I cannot stand a person that loves to play the victim. Let me tell you something. Despite of the situation, I don't care how you grew up, if you grew up in foster care, somebody hurt you, you got cheated on, anything bad that hurt you deep down to the core, you cannot play the victim card. That is only stalling you from really moving forward and attracting all the good that you really want to attract into your life. Period. You have to look at things as a lesson. Everything is teaching you something. And don't ever feel like you're less of somebody because of how you grew up and, somebody didn't love you or you feel like somebody didn't care about you. Guess what? God makes no mistakes. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose on this earth. The trees are not here for just to look cute. We don't have just seeds to plant just to put in the earth or just to throw them out. Everything serves a purpose. The animals are here We're all serving a purpose. I am here serving a purpose to you right now because I'm telling you what I've been through, how I was able to transform my life, and I am being purposeful to you. Despite where I come from, it does not matter. You have a purpose here. You are needed. You are wanted on this planet, and don't ever feel like you are not. And don't let anybody tell you any different because you are here for a reason. Whatever happened and however your life played out, take the initiative and make the best out of it, because at the end of the day, you only get one shot at this, period. So what are you gonna do? Cry yourself to sleep every night because you feel like somebody didn't love you, or somebody didn't want you, or somebody don't care about you? I was once like that. I had to wake up and realize who the fuck I really am. Simple as that. So wake up, snap out of that depression mode, put on your big girl shoes, and you get out there and you make what you gotta make of yourself, because ain't nobody gonna make it for you but you. You cannot be living day to day being all depressed and crying, and that is not healthy. How are you possibly going to change your life and attract what you want if you are in that state? It doesn't work like that. You need to change up your mood. You need to be in high vibrations all the time. Your frequency needs to be aligned in order to attract you. You see me dancing all the time. I love to dance. I love to twerk. Yes, I do. That is what makes me happy, and that puts me in a good mood. So whatever I might be going through, 2 seconds later, I kid you not, is out the window, because I know I cannot attract from that negative space. So I will not allow anything to get me down here and to keep me down here. I always have to keep my vibration high, because I am aware that I am constantly attracting, and I'm only going to be blocking things if I'm down here. No more victim cards, okay? Throw that out the window. The 8th step to changing your life is to learn to love yourself. This one was a big one for me. I thought that I loved myself until I truly started to love myself. I started to really put me first. I had situations where I pretty much had nothing. I was empty. I had no standards. I had no morals. No one's gonna love you more than you love yourself. No one's gonna care for you more than you care for yourself. Once you love and care for yourself, there is nothing somebody can do to you that you know that it's wrong, and you're going to accept it. You'll start to attract totally different people than you once attracted before when you didn't love yourself. I'm telling you, loving myself and caring for myself changed the game. Some people that I used to, would usually attract, I don't attract those type of people anymore. You're gonna keep on attracting certain people into your life if you do not love yourself, and that's just the point blank bottom line. And you're gonna wonder why I keep on attracting the same person, the same type of people in different bodies, because that's exactly what's gonna happen. It starts with you. You are a mirror. So you have to be who you want to be first in order to attract the healthier relationships. And that doesn't mean just, romantic relationships. It could just be a friendship. Right, so step 9 to changing your life is to focus on you. Tunnel vision, baby. Tunnel vision. Focus on you. Block out every distraction that's coming at you left and right, and just focus. Things are going to come your way to try to knock you off your game, is what it is. It's all about lessons. If the lessons are not learned, we're going to keep on repeating. The more focus you get with your goals and your plans and your dreams and your routines, because it's very important, you will really see things change for you. Your life will totally change. It all takes focus and just determination, and just don't let anything knock you off of your game. Just keep focused at all times. Now this one is kind of like but I do feel like setting goals has definitely changed my life. It doesn't have to be big, but when you set goals, you kind of hold yourself accountable, which could be a little difficult, because I know a lot of us fall off and, things get a little difficult and we feel like we can't carry through because our mindset is just not there. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Little small goals. It's the same way like you make a little to-do list, right? And all right, you need to pay this bill today. You need to go to the supermarket. You need to go to the car wash, or, just stuff like that. Set small personal goals of where you want to see yourself, and, you know, take action every day to get there. Say, all right, I want this new car or whatever, you know, don't try to do 10 things at once. I realize it could really clutter your mind, and that could not be a good thing. So do one thing, try to do one thing at a time. If you could do more than one and you feel like you have the mental capacity to do that and the discipline to do that, great. Do more than one. But I do suggest taking baby steps, you know, write down little stuff and accomplishing them, checking them off one by one. Say you need to go get a new car, you know, you need to save up a little money, work towards that, and then boom, in no time. But you have to stay focused, okay? You cannot lose focus. You cannot say, I want the car, but then, you know what, I seen this outfit at the mall today, and now I'm gonna go spend the car money that I was supposed to save towards the car. No, cannot do that. So it takes discipline. So just set small stuff and discipline yourself. The clothes can wait. You got clothes in your closet, I'm sure. You got enough where you can rewash and rewear it. So that can wait. So stay focused on where you want to go, and that is how you're going to really see your life change. But you have to really also understand that you have to put action. This takes work, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, my change came overnight. It was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I cried. I did everything by myself. So you can only imagine. I really had no support. I had nobody to really talk to. Once again, I took accountability for that. I did not play the victim card. I did what I had to do for me, because no one's going to look out for me the way I look out for me. And no one's going to look out for you the way that you look out for you. So you have to take matters into your hands and do what you got to do for you. That is all the steps that I have here for you. I hope that this would really help to change your life and your situation. In the midst of everything, remember to keep a positive mindset. It is all about your mindset at the end of the day, how you choose to look at things. You have to be positive. Sometimes, you know, we get a little thrown off, but get back into that mind state of faith, trusting the process, understanding timing. All of this matters. You have to do work on the inside. Everything that you're seeing, you're creating. So you cannot just go on autopilot mode every day and just hoping and wishing that things are going to change, because 9 times out of 10 it's not. You're going to keep on getting the same results over and over and over. All right, so that is pretty much it for this video. Take care of yourself, and I will see you again in the next.